Well, world leaders have stepped up calls for the Egyptian government to introduce further reforms and rein in violence against protesters. They're also repeating the mantra, orderly transition to democracy, a further sign that time is up for President Mubarak.
His army is refusing to shoot and his allies are in retreat. It is increasingly looking like game over for Hosni Mubarak. In formerly friendly capitals around the world, 2 words sum up the mood of the international community.
Embark on an orderly transition.
There must be an orderly transition.
And the US has made it clear that transition means change.
I do believe orderly transition means change. And what we've advocated from the very beginning is that the way Egypt looks and operates must change.
But what that change will look like is anyone's guess.
Change will happen. You can't put the genie back in the bottle now. Change is going to happen, but it should be the right type of change, and that process of change needs to be managed with order and stability so that you don't end up in a situation worse than the one we have and destabilising the region.
Israel, which signed a controversial peace treaty with Egypt just over 30 years ago, is particularly worried. If the opposition Muslim Brotherhood rises from the ashes of the Mubarak regime, it will have to rethink its entire defence strategy. It is mindful of the fact that the revolt against the Shah in Iran was broad-based to begin with, before the Ayatollahs took control.
זה החשש שלנו, זה החשש שלי. אני חושב שזה חשש שמאחד רבים אחרים.
Others are fearful they may be next. This is the scene in Morocco, one of the more liberal Arab countries. And this is Yemen, a nation led by another pro-Western dictator, also more popular abroad than he is at home.
أنا الأوان ليقول لعلي عبد الله صالح شكرا جزيلا حققت الوحدة وصرت رمزا للوطن ودعني علي عبد الله صالح الشعب يريد الحرية الآن من نظامك من هذا الظلم الذي نعانيه.
Across North Africa and the Middle East, despots and democrats are anxiously watching the events unfold. Brian Thompson, World News Australia.
Scores of Egyptian Australians have gathered in Canberra tonight to protest against the Mubarak regime. They've rallied outside the Egyptian embassy chanting slogans.
Ya Mubarak, you will see, Egypt, Egypt will be free.
The protesters were demanding that Hosni Mubarak resign.